Hey everyone, today we are going to make a chocolate custard. It's pretty easy. You'll see our ingredients here. We're going to be using some half and half, a few eggs, some vanilla extract, some all-purpose flour, some sugar, and some dark cocoa powder. So first off, we're going to start with our dry ingredients. We have our all-purpose flour, and that it was roughly 1 3/4 cup. Next, we're going to put in a little under half of a cup of sugar, and we're going to use a fork just to make sure that we have our dry ingredients nice and blended. We don't want to have pockets. And we have 4 ounces of our dark cocoa powder. And once again, we're going to make sure we get that stirred in well, because we don't want to have clumps of flour and not mixing with our clumps of our dark chocolate. Now we're going to add our eggs, and I've had a couple of you at home ask about the one-handed egg cracking technique. It just takes some practice. So I ended up using 3 egg yolks and then 1 entire egg. We don't want all of the egg whites just because the egg yolks by themselves make it, give it more of a thickening agent. So even though we are making a chocolate custard, we're still going to add a couple drops of our vanilla extract just to give it a little diversity of flavor. Now we're going to pour in our 2 cups of our half and half. And 1 additional 1/3 of a cup. Now our water is starting to boil, so it's now time to transfer our chocolate custard mix over to the stove. We've put our timer on for 12 minutes, and we are just going to continue to stir until this is cooked through. And this really does take at least 12 minutes of continuous stirring. You don't want to have any pockets of flour when you're done. And we are doing a chocolate custard today, but there's really no reason why you couldn't substitute other flavors. The basic recipe is the same. It's eggs and flour and some sugar, and you stir it over a heat source over water to get the steam effect. But besides that, you can kind of customize this however you want to do it. So the technical name for this water bath technique is called a bain-marie. If we had something called a double boiler, we could do that instead, but I don't have one, so this is just as good. As you can hear, our 12-minute timer is up, so I'm going to turn off the heat. And as you can see, our chocolate custard mix is done. It needs to cool for a while, and then it will go in the refrigerator overnight. But really, that's all there is to it. So I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more, please like and subscribe to my video series. And as always, bone apple teeth.